I was in Hawaii 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, and I snorkeled for the first time. I'm actually swimming in the ocean. I'm like, whoa, this is kind of different. I didn't grow up that way. I can swim somewhat. I'm good at swimming in the pool, but the ocean is, and I was apprehensive. I was fearful. I was anxious. I was scared because I'm like, my body, the physical body, doesn't feel confident out in the middle of the ocean like that. And I didn't go really deep. I was just in a little, maybe 8 feet, maybe 10 to 12 feet, right? But I was still in the ocean. I was able to see the fish. It's crazy. I'm like, wow, right? But I'm taking my physicality, my body, to another level of my soul. This is something you can do with your physical body. So for me, I'm taking a fighting class. Or last year, I went to Machu Picchu and I hiked a mountain. I've never done it in my life. Hike a big mountain, take a boxing class, right? Do something physical to open up portals in your body that you've never done before. Spiritual fitness, spiritual fitness. I'm your host, Eric Bigger, and I'm back again with another episode. And I'm so excited because today I'm going to speak on mental, physical, and spiritual health inside of the container of spiritual fitness. You know, they like to say the universe is mental. Thoughts become things. You ever heard of the eye of the heart coherence, heart authenticity, and then the physical body? Movement is medicine. You become what you eat. You become what you think. You become what you listen to and believe. Whatever you believe will be true. So it is. So in today's episode, I'm just going to break down I'm going to take notes more like a chart and breaking down the importance of mental health, physical health, and spiritual health and a container of spiritual fitness. So let's think about the mind body first, right? I would like to say the mental body. So the mental body, the mind, right? So up here in our mind holds so much information, data, information, experiences, wisdoms, beliefs, confusions, ideologies, overwhelm. And the reason your mindset, your psychological health, your mental well-being is very important because the mind holds everything and then the body and the spirit follows. So why do I say this? I believe the reason mental health is such a big thing in the world now, as well as anxiety and depression, is because the mind is taking in too much than it can handle. And I think the primary source of giving the mind, the mental faculties, all the information, energetics, and downloads is social media. Because in social media, we see so much on a given day. I should know what they're doing in Abu Dhabi or Dubai or Hong Kong, Japan. But yet, if I go search on Instagram or TikTok, maybe Twitter or Threads, I can see what's happening in those countries. Right. So what happens is the mind becomes the universe we live in, becomes the platform we seek most of our desires, our pleasures, our fears, our pain, and all the things of that nature. So what's happened is your mind is being overwhelmed by so many energies, so many downloads, so much information, so many visuals of people, places, things. And for some of us, people, places, or things that we should not have access to, right? So if you feel that you see somebody your age have something you want, you unconsciously might feel entitled to it. If you're a guy and you see another guy, or if you're a girl and you see another girl and you feel like they look better than you or they have more than you, and you feel like they're in your age bracket or they know you have mutual friends and you don't understand why and how, you unconsciously compare yourself. All this is going into your mind, right? So mental health is all coming down to what we're taking in each and every day. What we see, how we think, what we believe, and what we're giving our power over to via social media, because social media is the new digital reality that majority of us live in this new earth, and it's happening so fast. So much is coming down. You got politics, you got fear mongering. I mean, look what COVID and the pandemic did to people and mentally, right? So the best way to take our power back mentally is really think about, what am I taking in? Consumption. What am I consuming on a day-to-day basis? What are you consuming? What are you taking in? What are you listening to? What are you thinking? What are you watching? What are you reading? Your consumption will have you consumed in that reality. So the best way to improve the mental space, the mind body, is to consume the right things, right? Spend time in nature, read positive books, watch positive news or TV or YouTube or TikTok or Instagram. So with each category, I'm gonna give you 3 things you can do to channel a better mental body as well as a physical and spiritual body. For number one, to improve the mental well-being and mental health of yourself, I want you to go, number one, go to your social media, if you have one, and decide who you should unfollow or mute or restrict that doesn't benefit your mind or your life in a positive way. So literally, I do this once a month. I go to Instagram, I go to the people I'm following. I'm following 635 people. And I will literally go down the people I follow and say, who should I follow? Right. And in that same number one, I want you to go unfollow the people that don't benefit your psyche, your mind, that doesn't benefit your life. Unfollow those people. And then go to your explore page and look at all the stuff that's on your explore page that you don't want to see anymore. So if I say, okay, they're talking about Tory Lanez, I don't really want to see things from World Star, Tory Lanez, no knock to them, but that's just not some information I want to take in. So what I would do is go to Instagram and select not interested. So cool, they're going to hide that. So go to your explore page and anything that you see that you don't want to see, click and then go to the tabs on the right, 3 dots, and hit that and select not interested or hide their page from your feed. So that's going to clear that because 80% of us are online. Now, if you don't have a social media, or alternate for that is go on your phone and block or delete all the numbers of people you don't talk to anymore. And do the same thing for Facebook. So you do this for Facebook too, because I'm pretty sure everybody has Facebook. All right, that's number one. That will kind of clear out some energy in your aura field. Number two, for the mental well-being, ask this question: how many days a week do I move my body with intentions? And when I say move with intention, you're intentionally making decisions from your mind. You're intentionally moving your body for your health and well-being. You're intentionally thinking about if you're getting your rest. Like you're being intentional on your movement of your body. That's exercise, that's rest, that's decision making, thoughts you're choosing, right? What intentions are in your mind that's creating your life? So how many days a week do I move my body with intentions? Just write the question and allow yourself to answer that based on what you know. Number three, do I make my mental well-being a priority? Look, you got 3 questions, right? Number one, again, go to social media, unfollow all the people that don't benefit your life and your energetic field. In Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, unfollow them. Then go to the explore page, select not interested to clear those people off your explore page or people or accounts you don't follow that you don't want to see. Question 2 for the mental body: how many days a week do I move my body with intentions, right? Number 3, do I make my mental well-being a priority? Write that question down. So do number 1, answers question 2, and think about question 3 for the mental well-being. And the reason I'm giving you these things because I'm allowing you to really simplify how you process your life and your mind, and also giving you a perspective on where your life could be coming from outside of your mind that's impacting your mind. Social media, the environment you're living in, the things you read, the things you watch, the things you believe in. So we got to reprogram, rewire the mind for power, greatness, and success. All right. The mental body is so important because whatever you put in there unconsciously will come out. And truth be told, these phones are around. I'm pretty sure this phone is going to pick up some of this conversation and I'm going to get an ad or I'm going to get somebody's account to talk about what I'm speaking on because it can hear it. That's the power of AI. So also know that you want to have a clean mental slate every morning. So that's why working out is good for your mind. Cold shower is good for your mind. Getting rest, because when you get adequate rest, you have clarity. And when you have clarity, you can have more revelation and discernment around decisions, and you can listen to your intuition. So that's just something to think about for the mental body. We got to keep the mental body positive. We got to keep the mental body healthy. We got to keep the mental body strong. So make this a priority to take care of the mental. Okay. Number 2, we're going to go the spirit body. We all have things that come into our spirit, right? So what is spirit? The spirit body is nothing more than your embodiment of spirituality within your vessel. What is your embodiment of your spirituality in your vessel? How much do you trust your spirit body? How often do you listen to it? And do you even have a relationship with it? But I had to say number one to understand number two, because most people don't make it past the mental body to get into the spirit body, the heart area, solar plexus, right? Crown chakra, higher self. We don't get past the mental faculties or the mental capacity or the mental body to tap into the spiritual body. So then we're pushed back and we don't know what to do. So then we're just taking advice from thought leaders, experts, gurus, and we're thinking everything they're saying is so true, and we give it face value like it's the best in the world. And that's why I always tell people when I'm speaking from my experiences, from what I believe, from what I know, based on what I've been through. But it doesn't mean you have to listen to everything I say. I need you to take what I'm saying, apply it to your life where it benefits you the most to take you to the next level. Because if we both read the same book, we're going to have different things that we take from that book that's going to help our book of life out, right? So understand that, know that, ponder on that, contemplate on that. The spiritual body. And I'm going to give you 3 ways to tap into the spiritual body to benefit your life. Number 1, for the spiritual body to amplify your life and your awareness within your spirituality, within the trust of your heart and your soul, I need you to write down and think about pause. How many days a week do you take pauses in your day and you just take a deep breath, just like this? The more we take pauses within our day, the better we can listen to the spirit body, build a relationship with the spirit body, and grow the spirit body. And this is why breath work is so important. So number 1, write this down. Take several pauses a day with deep breaths to connect to your higher self. And like, just say, for example, you have to make a decision to leave a job, leave a career, or move to a country, or move out of the country, or move to a different city, and say you've been pondering on this question, what you should do, take really 3 deep breaths. Take another one. Last one. So it is. And now next, your higher self, your spiritual body, your spirit body. What part of town or what career should I choose, or what should I do? And then when that answer come up, don't give it too much attachment. Just write it down and do it over and over and over till you feel that that answer is refined enough that you know what your spirit body is giving you. Okay. So pause, take several pauses throughout your day. This is one of the ways to get connected and stronger in your spiritual body, your spirit body, is take several pauses throughout the day with deep breathing to clear your mind of confusion, anxiety, overwhelm, or not to be so distracted by life or distorted from others, to tap into your spirit body. So that's number 1. Number 2, do breath work. Breath work is prayer for the body. Body keeps the score. And breath work opens up your spirit body to tap into what the score that your body is giving you. So breath work. Go to YouTube and just type in 5-minute breath work. Do that 2 times a week. Just do it 2 times a week and just try it out. Once you try it out, do it 2 times a week. And every time you do it, your intentions is to get closer to your spiritual body, your spirit body. It's important because that's your soul, your spirit has all the answers you need to live the life you want and help you make decisions. But you got to build that rapport, build that relationship where you trust it to connect to it to make decisions. All right. Breath work. So breath work is number 2, to connect to the spirit body. I do breath work every morning. Sometimes I do it twice a day to really drop in. And last but not least, another way to connect to the spirit body is when you're making decisions, when someone's asking you a question, when you don't know what to do, but you just want to connect to you. Put your hand over your heart and just really take a deep, deep, simmering breath. So say, for instance, your spouse, your partner, your friend asks you, what do you want to eat? And I most say, I don't know. What do you want? Just take a slow, deep breath. What do I want to eat? I'll take some fruit, right? That's it. Like right now, that's probably what my body wants is fruit. I think it does. Or when you're having a conversation with someone, or maybe it's an argument or combative, to get out of your mind, to tap into your spirit and just get into your heart. Or you're responding to an email or a text message or voice memo, really get into your heart and ask your higher self, your spirit body, to help you respond to this text, handle this situation. But the thing is doing is grounding you into your heart to make a decision, to have a healthy, diplomatic, loving conversation, even if the opposite party or person is angry or is a negotiation that's trying to take advantage or get over. Just really connect, hand over your heart, talk to your body, talk to your spirit, spirit of your body. Help me respond to this with love and trust that. And then you make your decision. All right. And these are the things that we all can do. This is not something I read in the book. It's not something I'm getting from a teacher. It's something I learned in my life. This is coming from my soul, from how I handle things. I'm not saying it's going to work for you, but I think it could help you find out what works for you. Right. So that's the spirit body. So you get it. We got the mind, we got the spirit. So mental body, spiritual body. Now we got the physical body. So don't forget that heart. Touch your heart and breathe into it to make decisions as well. All right. So the last but not least, physical body. Sometimes we can get overstimulated with the physical aesthetics of the body. You know, that's why you have peptides are taken off. You got Ozempic, plastic surgery, you know, physical strength training, CrossFit, people running marathons, people going to different countries to get different surgeries because we get so overly stimulated with the physical look of our vessels that we don't build a relationship with our vessels, right? For me, I've always noticed that my body type is mesomorph. So mesomorph people are more athletic built. We can gain weight fast or we can lose it fast. And as you age, your metabolism change, things change. But I like my body to be lean and strong. But I can get really bulky really fast if I lift heavy weight, I eat a bunch of protein and carbs. I'd be big, like a football player, But that doesn't fit the soul of my physical body, right? So as of lately, I realized, okay, I've been running more. I'm running like every other day, 2 miles. So every week, I'm probably pulling in between 10 and 12 miles. Easy. And I feel lighter. I feel better, but I'm still strong. So I added some muscle to my lower half. So right now, I'm probably like 203. I want to get between like 195, 200. But again, I got a lot of muscle in my body, right? So if I can keep my weight between 195 and 200, I feel good. If I get a little bit less than 95, I'm really lean. I'm like, all right, this is good. But I feel good. I feel fit. I feel vibrant. I feel healthy. That's what I know about my body over time. What we don't know about the physical body, there's certain physical things that open up portals in your body to give you intentions, to give you answers, to give you revelations, to give you clarity. So I know my spirit body has told me in the last month or so that I got to change my physical output within my body. I got to do more than just lift weights. I got to do more than just hike, jump rope, and run and do cardio. So I started a fighting class. It was a Krav McGraw because, you know, from what I know, the masculine body is made for impact. That's why people play football, they box. But fighting condition or protecting yourself is a different energetics for me, right? Because I never had to worry or think about that. I'm always defend myself regardless. But it's doing things in my body that I feel like is opening up new portals, new opportunity, new abundance, right? In my soul because it's connected to my physical body. But I have to do physical things. So my spirit body tell me you need to do different physical things. Like I was in Hawaii 4 weeks ago, and I snorkeled for the first time. I'm actually swimming in the ocean. I'm like, whoa, this is kind of different. I didn't grow up that way. I can swim somewhat. I'm good at swimming in the pool, but the ocean is, and I was apprehensive. I was fearful. I was anxious. I was scared because I'm like, my body, the physical body doesn't feel confident out in the middle of the ocean. And I didn't go really deep. I was just in a little, maybe 8 feet, maybe 10 to 12 feet, right? But I was still in the ocean. I was able to see the fish. It was crazy. I'm like, wow, right? But I'm taking my physicality, my body, to another level of my soul. This is something you can do with your physical body. So number one, for the physical body to tap into that, do something different you've never done. So for me, I'm taking a fighting class. Or last year I went to Machu Picchu and I hiked a mountain. I've never done it in my life. Hike a big mountain, take a boxing class, right? Do something physical to open up portals in your body that you've never done before. Join a strength and conditioning class, run a half a marathon, take karate. Do something in the physical body with your physical body to open up portals within your soul. So that's number one. Two, I want you to monitor your rest. So how often are you getting rest? Are you getting 6 to 7, 8 hours of sleep? Are you taking naps throughout the day? How often are you resting the body? So important. I was watching a video by a CIA expert, and he said the number two things in life for longevity and health and well-being, number one is sleep. So he's like, I don't care how healthy you eat, how often you work out, how strong you think you are. If you're not getting rest, it doesn't mean anything. So I want you to prioritize your sleep and think about how many hours a night, a day, are you getting rest, right? The body keeps the score. We got to recalibrate it. We got to renew it. We got to advance it by getting rest, right? So make sure you're allowing your body to rest. And number three, recovery. You know, in some cities, especially probably where it's cold, I can't say all, but I would say most, the recovery process of the physical body is not primary. I don't believe every city or town has a cryo healthcare, has a hyperbaric chamber, have cold plunge and sauna. Maybe they do. I don't feel they do, but I don't know. But as much as we work out this physical body, we have to rest it and we got to recover it. And within recovery, like tonight, I'm going to get me a massage at 7:30 to do like a deep tissue massage. Because again, I'm going to open up those pain points in my body to open up new energetic pathways for new abundance and love and opportunity for them. Because your body holds your legacy. Your body holds your life. Your body dictates what you're going to bring in based on what it can receive. So I was with someone and we were talking about when someone tickles you, right? This is the physical body. And you know, when someone tickles you, like, oh my God, it's tickling. And it's like, it's okay. But like, why is it that when we get tickled, we tense up? Because the physical body, the nervous system doesn't feel safe because what if you're not even ticklish? What if you're not ticklish, but you think, oh, I'm ticklish? Same way with fear. Me getting in the ocean, I'm tense. You get in a cold shower, you're tense. Someone tickle you, you tense. Or just say, I know for years, probably like maybe like 7 years ago, I gave my cousin a hug. He's like, man, bro, you don't even hug me. Because the way I grew up, we're not given affection and love in a way where it's natural, where it's normal. So our hugs are kind of like church hugs. So even in family dynamics, relationship dynamics, even, partnerships that been together for a long time, that's been intimate and have kids, they probably don't fully receive the love from their other because their bodies don't feel safe to receive that, right? Because the body is not relaxed enough to receive what the love or what the other party is trying to give them. But they don't know that because they might not have information or awareness. I know from experience that the more I can relax and allow, the more abundance can flow through my vessel into the world for my highest good. So in everything I gave you today about the spiritual body, the mental body, the physical body, it's all to recalibrate it, to enhance it, to evolve it, to raise it to a frequency where you can receive more. And the way to do that, go with these 3 ways for each part. But the root to it all is that how relaxed can I be? How comfortable am I in my body? How comfortable am I talking and speaking and connecting with my spirit, my spiritual body, spiritual self? And how strong and healthy am I in my mind when life is going great and when life is not going great? What is the relationship like in your mental body, your spiritual body, and your physical body? And these ways and these things will help you evolve and transform that within your life. And everything is for you to feel safe, to be relaxed, for you to trust more, for you to allow life to move through you in a loving way. Because guess what? You deserve it. And when we can understand our bodies, our minds, and our souls, we have more confidence, more certainty, and more authenticity and integrity in life. When we can trust the mental body, the spiritual body, and the physical body. And this was just a channel download that I got within spiritual fitness of my body. This came to me to speak to you. So take this information, take this video, take notes, share it with a friend. I know it will benefit you, but the most important thing is that we must slow down the body. We must slow down the mind. We must slow down so we can listen and pay attention and give the body, the mind, and the soul, the spirit, the opportunity to help us in life. Because when you go into the church of your soul and you read the Bible of you, the God you serve, the God in your life that created the universe, whatever you believe will help you and give you peace, give you prosperity, give you support, remove fear, and add love and faith. And that's the truth. So be it. Share this. Listen to the podcast. Shouts out to Simplified Impact, who deals with all my podcast episodes, who controls my YouTube traffic, who just puts me out in a way so you can benefit, so we can benefit. Because my purpose is not about me. It's about me for we, which is you for us. And I get to understand more what you need based on your feedback. So give me feedback. What do you like? What do you don't like? Download the podcast, Spotify, Apple, Google. I'm everywhere. Subscribe to the YouTube. Let's chat. Let's evolve. Let's be better. Let's be spiritually fit beings, and let's trust ourselves, what we know ourselves, so we can grow and become better individuals for the lives we live and for the world we serve. I'm out. Thank you for listening. Be great. Peace and love.